2 journalists were also reported hurt during the event. Reports said several gunshots could be heard as authorities used tear gas to disperse the crowd. The director of the Memphis Police Department urged those who were there to call the police if their property was damaged or if they saw anyone hurting police officers.
So what I need now, I need everyone to stay calm. If you witness an individual that was throwing rocks or did something that harmed a police officer or, commit an act of vandalism, we want you to call the police or call Crime Stoppers.
Reports said at least 3 people were arrested during the riots. Jeremy Hartley, One American News.
A dozen current and former police officers sued the city of San Francisco.
So as you saw there was indeed a riot here in the city of Memphis. Complete and utter civil unrest. So for those of you who do not know, last night around, I believe, 7 or 8 p.m., this gentleman, I think his name was something Weber. Let me look into that actually. Okay, so this gentleman's name was Brian Weber. So, last night, like I said, around 7 or 8 p.m., I believe, the U.S. Marshal Service here in Memphis, I believe, if I remember correctly, they went to this car, and I believe it was the suspect's vehicle. It was very dangerous, he was very armed, and I believe he was a former school principal with an assault rifle, I believe. So, he, I believe, shot the agents. The agents returned fire, and apparently there was 20 shots fired at the suspect. He was shot and killed as far as I remember, and a little while after that, all hell broke loose. Literally. The MPD, I believe the Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force, they were there. All hell broke loose, essentially. Check this out.
And they still throwing shit. Bringing the truck through. We got them bricks right there, G. I'm trying so many fucking bricks in the road, G. Old school. What shit bringing the truck through? Another civil rights movement. These folks fucked up. Right now. I was still on God.
And that's what happened. I know it was not much, but if you want to find out some more about that yourself, excuse me, either find out, watch some video clips on YouTube or on the news, whatever you have to do, do it. But that's basically what happened. And again, just to give you a quick rundown of this whole thing, last night around 7 or 8 p.m. I believe, like I said before, this gentleman, Brandon, Weber, he was shot and killed by U.S. Marshals supposedly 20 times. I don't know if that's true or not. And like I said before, essentially, all hell broke loose. I mean, rioters, they started to, destroy police cars, continuing the war there. They started to destroy police cars, property, throw rocks, bricks, balls, all sorts of crap at the police. They spat in their faces, and a little bit later, the tactical teams, they were called in, tear gas was deployed, a helicopter was deployed as well, and at one point, the MPD, They got on the intercom, trying to, disperse everyone out of the area, and, like I said before, around 10 p.m., police, they deployed tear gas, and eventually the crowd dispersed, and that was that. But, let me say this first, if you think, say this last, excuse me, for those of you who think, this behavior is completely acceptable, I'm sorry, but you have some sort of mental disorder. Seriously, this behavior is truly disgusting, completely unacceptable, and there's absolutely no reason for this. I mean, the MPD, they had